listening to your stories and thinking about drink and water and the water of life. The fountain of life is a fountain in the desert of Egypt, an oasis in El Fayoum, and people are getting to get their water every day from the fountain. They take their pots and they walk the way to the fountain to bring the water home. And now there was this shepherd. I think it's a shepherd. He's looking after sheep. He had left his sheep in Andalusia, but he was looking for his treasure. And to find his treasure, he came to the oasis of El Fayoum together with an Englishman, and this Englishman was looking for the alchemist. And they thought the best place to find someone was the fountain, because everyone goes there every day. So the two of them went to the fountain of El Fayoum and waited. And one woman after the other would come to fetch her water. And the Englishman was very nervous and he said, "Let's go, ask her, ask her." And he went to the first woman and she said, "I'm dressed in all black and it is not allowed to talk to me because I am a married woman and you have to keep our tradition." So there was coming another woman dressed in black and he didn't ask her, and another one. And then there came a man and he asked for the alchemist. And he thought, well, this man doesn't know an alchemist, so I have to ask the question differently. And he said, "Who is the man who can heal illnesses?" But the man pointed the hands to the sky and said, "Allah cures every illness," and went away. And finally, there came a woman, and she was not dressed in black, and she had covered her hair, but her face was open and free. And in the moment he saw her, he knew he loved her. He knew he had been waiting for her all the days and months and years of his lifetime. When he was looking after his sheep, and when he was selling crystal glasses in a little store, and then when he was traveling through the desert for weeks and weeks, he had been waiting for this woman to come. And there she was. And it was as if the time stopped completely. Meeting their eyes, it was as if there was nothing but this moment. And she was the one for him. He was the one for her. He was absolutely sure about that, even though his dad had always said you have to get to know each other and you have to talk and you have to get to know each other better before you finally talk about marriage. But this was a different thing, and his dad didn't ever happen to experience this meeting of two souls that are made for one another. He was sure about that. So finally he talked, and this was the moment when the time started again, and this moment of being out of time was over. "What's your name?" he said. "My name is Fatima." "Oh, this is a name that the women in our country in Andalusia also have. It's the name of the daughter of the prophet," she said. And because the Englishman was getting nervous and uncomfortable, he asked for the alchemist and the man who can cure all the illness. And she lifted her hand and she pointed south. And then she filled up her pot with the water of the fountain and put it on her shoulder and went away. And the Englishman went south because he was just had just waited for the answer, and he himself, he sat down at this stone wall of the fountain, and he knew that the wind had brought her scent even before he had met her, and that he had left her even before he had seen her, and that he would come from now on every day to this place and meet her again and talk to her and get to know her better.